Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that.
They know who, yeah,
man.
Yeah.
I
stay in the
same.
We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, so going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, we stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, baby. Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that.
They know who, yeah, man. Yeah. We stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, so going crazy. This shit was made for television. To go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in.
Hey, you guys!
Hola,
Comedy stars!
Ben with the key.
Welcome to the House of X Entertainment!
That was a little loud, don't you think, girl? I'm sitting
Yes.
right next to you, honey.
I'm Winston.
And I'm Leo.
And welcome to the exclusive show!
Yes, well, we keep it exclusive and we always entertain.
Yes, who we got in the
It
building?
looks like lots of people go out.
Child, eat to live strong.
If
Hey!
you need to live.
Or not.
Okay.
How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Hey, Rosalind! Thank you for the $1.
Hey, Rosalind, man, point out you doing, girl.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, Super Bella Twins and Gabby.
Okay, is you super belling
Oh,
or
no.
not?
Welcome in. We got It's Me Watson in the
Miss
building.
Mary, you skipped over the super chat, girl.
I know I did not.
You don't we got to sing, girl?
Yes, I know.
Oh. Are you saying hi to people first?
Yes, and then we're going to sing.
Well, pick a spot.
All right, hold on. Hey, Natural, how are you? Welcome
Hey,
in.
Natural, how you doing?
Welcome in, Natural. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Yeah.
We got the YT cheerleader. She is the YT cheerleader. Hey, Sis Burns, how are you? Welcome
How
in.
you doing?
Welcome in. We got Rochelle Vanderpool.
Okay, are you the Bill Vanderpool?
Oh, no. Welcome in. Mina.
Woo-hoo!
Hey, Mina, what's up? Mina is in the building.
Hey, Meet Nine.
We got YFC in the building, your favorite couple.
Oh, your favorite couple.
Oh, no. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got Lennox Live.
Hey, Lennox Live.
How are you? How are you? It's your boy Leo is in the building.
Yes, that's that amazing human being.
We got Tamina in the building.
Hey, Samimi.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got Uniquely Lavish.
Did you almost mess up on her name?
No, I did not.
It sounded like you almost messed up.
We got D. Bryant in the building.
Hey.
Coming in with a super chat. Thank you so much. Oh, we got to sing, y'all. We're going to sing. We're going to sing. Welcome in. We got Mr. Information Man.
Mr. Information Show is there.
Hello. Catherine Friend.
All right, we done made some big leads.
Yes.
Here, honey.
We got every family in the building.
Hey, there's a lot of people.
Hey fam, we love you guys. We love you guys too.
Oh, stop it.
Look, we got the Honorable Angelina Nordstrom.
Legendary girl.
Yes,
all right,
honey. Welcome in. Hello, Chris. Oh wait, hold on. I done missed comments. Child, Jesus.
This thing is jumping.
Hello, Crystal. What's up, Crystal? How are you, Crystal? Oh no. Welcome in, Crystal. Okay, I think I got everybody.
Well, you need to use your phone. This thing is moving faster than you give.
Girl, you said we're in the big. Hey, love to travel. How are you?
Okay, you're traveling with the waves.
Oh no.
Okay.
Welcome in. Okay, so we got to sing, guys. We are going to sing for this particular interview. You already summoned that we have to sing, so we are
summons.
Yes.
Who gave out a summons?
Honey, people gave out summons, girl.
Ooh, ain't that what the police did?
Yes, we got our guest coming in the building, Mr. Point Blank Travel.
Okay, he's traveling.
Oh no. All right, guys. So we're gonna sing. Thank you guys so much for your donations, your super chat. You ready, Leo?
Sure.
And a 1, 2, 3, go. We got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. We got a super chat. Hey, we got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. We got a super chat. Hey, thank you guys so much for coming in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for coming in. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys share. All my
information said, Burns Young Closet, good to see you.
Yes.
All right now.
Hey, Miss. Hold on. Let me see. Hey, Miss Net. Oh Lord, have mercy.
That says Night Boo, girl.
Night Boo, how are you doing?
Is it Night Boo or Nina Boo?
Welcome, Night Boo. Welcome in.
Is it Nina Boo or Night Boo?
It's Night Boo, y'all.
Ooh, what up, Night Boo?
Welcome, Night Boo. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you all so much for coming in. Shout out to the 20 in the building. You guys are amazing.
Who not? We ain't saw you, and there's 20 people here.
Yes, welcome in. You guys are amazing.
Mr. Traveling brings ratings, girl.
Woo woo.
Okay, yeah. Okay, they said because then we get 5 more seasons, bitch.
Woo woo.
All right now, girl.
Honey, you said we taking over Oprah Winfrey show.
Okay, so how to move her own ass over, bitch.
Maybe Maury Pulpit.
Who the hell is that?
You don't know who Maury Pulpit is, girl?
No, girl.
The old white man.
No, I don't know him, girl.
Jerry Springer.
You know, I like Jerry Springer.
Well, maybe we'll take over his studio.
How are we gonna take over his studio?
Yes.
Ooh, girl.
Yes. Or maybe we'll take over Ellen. We'll put her out of business.
Ooh, not out of business. Isn't she gay?
Ellen?
So you're gonna run your own people up to the network? Ooh, you're the shady queen, honey. Shady queen, honey. Shady queen over here, honey.
Yes. Hey, Makeup Mama's son.
Okay,
how are
you got your makeup on.
Welcome in. How you doing, Makeup Mama's son?
Okay,
Welcome in. Thank you, all you amazing folks, for coming in the building.
You was amazing.
Thank you guys.
You on the camera.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
We got 1 more minute before we bring up our guests. All moderators make
1 more minute, girl. He was like super late, honey. He gets 10 more minutes back there, girl.
You gonna make him sweat?
Honey, he likes to sweat from what the girls say, honey.
Really?
Ooh, honey, listen, girl.
Oh my God! Don't you?
He'll be all right. He gets 10 more minutes.
Oh no. Okay. Well, guys, all moderators, make sure you drop our guesses. He has 2 channels, guys. Make sure you drop.
Why do I feel like you're out of the loop and I'm like way over here?
Well, maybe I need to come over some.
Is that what it is? I feel like you're not in the shot completely, honey.
Probably so. Is that better, girl?
Well, it's your shot, honey. They can see me. I got to make sure they seeing you, girl.
Well, I'm the light one.
You also are the big one, bitch. Don't do it, okay?
What's wrong with being big?
Honey, you know, but we ain't even having that conversation. I know there's big people in here. You tried to set me up. Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with being big?
You know what?
You trying to make this a Monique situation where they didn't pay Monique for doing this?
Ooh, you shady bitch.
Oh.
Go to hell.
Anywho, Anyway, so our moderators, make sure you guys.
That's the tea, honey. Who got tea? I love some tea.
Make sure you guys.
They put laughing out loud. What that mean?
The tea, child.
Oh, that's the tea, girl.
Yes. Make sure y'all drop our guest's channel's link, his merchandise, all of his merchandise.
X looking fast.
Thank you, Minai.
Thank you. Because honestly, I don't really like what I have on, but thank you for the compliment.
All of his merchandise.
Only because it's very, very tight. Like, I think my arms got bigger because I have muscles. So I'm sitting up here like, girl, you got on the wrong thing, honey, because your arms cannot move.
You said you've been working out.
Okay?
Yes.
Lifting up that Boston bitch at night, honey, okay?
What?
One leg, two leg, okay? Yeah.
Excuse you? You tried it.
I don't think trying to is you and try.
You tried it.
Okay.
OMG, this show is about to be off the chain.
Not off the chain.
Yes, I love your
brand new suit. Brand new suit.
These old things,
honey, these are old tied today. And we have had these suits for 10 years now.
For 10 years.
Who want to take us shopping? Is it you, boo?
Yes.
Has it been 10 years?
Honey, listen.
Maybe 5 years.
Maybe 5
Maybe
years.
7.
Maybe
well, the
7.
suit I had on, my sister gave me. I think she went to one of them stores. Where the poor people shop at, girl?
The Goodwill?
Yes, the Goodwill. This is where this suit came from.
Hey, Miss Hall, how you doing?
Hey, Miss Hall, how you doing?
How you doing, Miss Hall?
Where did your suit come from, girl?
Oh, mine came from a brand name, girl.
A brand name. Ooh, excuse me. Let me see my hand.
Yes, I only shop at brands.
You only shop at brands?
Yes.
Well, what about the poor people that can't shop at brands, girl?
I apologize for the inconvenience.
Ooh, so you dissing me, and I'm sitting right next to you. That's fucked up, there, girl.
Hello. Work to live and not live to work. Welcome in.
Welcome in. You better live to work and work to live and all that in between.
Welcome in. All right. So
moderator information man is saying hi to Carmen Hall.
Yes. Okay. So moderators, I think you guys got it. And also, if you have questions, make sure you put it.
Oh yes, let's go over the questions now. I knew there was something I want. We have. Hold on. Let me get this. I have 14 questions. How many do you have?
I got 15 questions.
1, if we are on a certain topic, if you have questions, please stick to the topic. That's number 1. Number 2, please don't take all of our questions before we get a chance to ask them.
Hey, Deborah, catch your by saying.
I'm just saying. Because, they quick to ask questions, honey.
Girl.
And then we got to be up here crossing out, honey.
Girl.
Okay, girl?
Girl.
Is they keeping it cute or not?
Oh, no. Hey, DT's World. Welcome in. All right, guys. So I think
the guests in the back, you got 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes? He's gonna get you the way he get up here. He's gonna get you.
He got 10 more minutes.
Okay, it's our guest. Are you guys ready for our guest?
Is he ready to be gotten?
Are you ready?
Is you ready?
Is you ready?
Is you ready?
Okay, our guest is ready, guys. Bring it to the stage. None other.
Wait. I am going to ask the 101 question. Oh, not 101
question. That's fine. That is fine.
Oh, not rules. Yes, we got rules.
That is fine. Okay. Our guest, bring it to the stage. Many of you call him PBT.
He's a pageant winner.
Yes.
A fierce drag queen.
Yes. Some of you call him Rod, and we call him Point Blank Travels. Bring it to the stage. None other to the exclusive show, Point Blank Travels.
Hey!
What's up, fellas? What's happening? How y'all doing?
We doing good. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. Thanks for all the people showing up. Y'all got me back here cracking up, man. I'm back here. I was like, I hope they can't hear me because I'm back here like I'm at a comedy show, man. How y'all doing?
We doing good. You look fabulous, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man. I try. I try. Y'all told me I had to dress up. Your boy was gonna rock a hoodie or a t-shirt. I got my Arrow 65 because I don't want to get
a hoodie
here, and I know y'all about to bring that heat, so.
Woo!
We're not bringing the heat, child.
But are you ready?
Are y'all ready? Or
yes, we're ready.
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all
yes.
Ready.
Real favorite couple said the credit Godfather, aka Rod.
Ooh, yes. Godfather.
Yes. Okay. Well,
he said he helped you build your credit. Ooh.
So this time, for the first time on the exclusive show, I have the first question.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but okay.
Well.
I was going to let them know that you had the first question because I only had the first question, so we switched it for this interview.
Yes, for this interview, I have the first question, so I hope you are ready.
Ooh.
So we're gonna dive right in.
Quick question, guys. Quick question. If this is like is this like Family Feud when you play for the big money? Could I pass on the question?
No, this is not like Family Feud.
Oh, now he ain't never seen the show.
Scared. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's rock and roll.
Okay, all right. So, first question is, what made you sign up for the military?
Oh man, you come out the gate blazing. What's the guy? You can't ease up to it, bro. I mean, no, seriously, I went to college right after high school, man. I was totally against the military. When I went to college, they made me take ROTC, and I'm like, no, I'm not with this. I could have went to the recruiter if I wanted to go to the military. After I went to college for a year. Let me rephrase that. I attended college for a year, but I failed to go to class. And first semester, I got all Fs. Second, after going home, I thought they would mail the report. I mean, not mail it, give me the report card like high school, and I take it home, and I didn't know what they did with it, but I didn't expect my mom to get it in the mail, and she did. And when I went home that weekend, before I could get my key in the door and finish opening it, she snatched the door open and was boo-hooing like a baby, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what's going on? Is somebody in the family passed? And she was like, yeah, you about to pass. And she pulled a report card, pulled it up, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Anyway, fast forward, I went back to college next semester, showed I could do it. Took a year off, decided to try to be a DJ, which I was pretty good, back in the day, but that wasn't going to get me anywhere. And I grew up in a small town in Arkansas, so there was really no career opportunities. And I was like, let me just try the military, man. And went and talked to a Navy recruiter, went to boot camp, and ended up in San Diego, California, and it was 20 years and 26 days later, I retired as an E8 and get a check the rest of my life. So it's all gravy, baby,
Did he just say there was no career in being a DJ?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Well, hey, Leo, let me rephrase it. Maybe in New York, maybe in the Bronx, but not in Southeast Arkansas, bro. What am I going to do? Catch the crowd heads and have them at the party? No.
Shout out to all the DJs.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question is, how was your experience in the Navy?
It was cool, man. I met a lot of people. I learned a lot. That's actually when I first started investing. I met a lot of people from different walks of life. And the town I grew up in a town that was separated by a railroad track. Whites lived on one side, blacks lived on the other side. The only time you really intermingled was at school. Once you got out of school, there was no intermingling between races. We had one Hispanic family, one Asian family, and I think that was it as far as other than Caucasian and African Americans. So once I got to the Navy, I was able to see all these different races I didn't even know existed, like, Filipinos and people from Laos. And, I met a lot of people. I traveled a lot, man. I've seen more of the world and both sides of my family put together. Singapore probably about 5 times. Been to Dubai 5 times, Hong Kong about 6 times, Australia about 7 times. Man, the list goes on and on. I've probably been to, I can't think, 20 something different countries. So,
Wow, that's amazing. Wow, thank you for sharing.
Yes.
How did you become who you are today?
how did I become who I am today?
Yeah, how did the military help you become who you are today?
I'm pretty disciplined. I still suck at time management. You would think after 20 years that I would have that down, but I don't. Very focused, very driven. One of the things I live by that I learned in the military from my mentor, who happened to be a brother, he was like, I think I was an E5. And he said, one thing I want you to always remember, Rod, is never demand respect. I was like, what do you mean don't demand respect? Everybody wants respect. He said, you're not listening to me. And he and I to this day are like brothers. He was like, never demand respect, always command respect. The day you start demanding respect, people may stop listening to you. But when you walk into a room, you don't have to say a word. And your presence will command respect. And that's one of the things that, even on Points Blank Travel, I have fun. I tell everybody, I'm going to teach a little bit. We're going to laugh a little bit. Today, I can't do both. I can't teach and we have fun. I'm done with YouTube. I'll go mow lawns or something. But so.
Not mow lawns, honey. Shout out to all the people who mow lawns.
Yes. Did I need to give you the remix? I like it. I might do that seriously when I retire. Seems like it's pretty stress-free.
Really? Mowing lawns?
Yeah, man. Seriously. It looked like it to me.
I
got like $50 and I swear he'd be done in 12 minutes. I got a pretty big yard, so.
I don't see you mowing nobody's lawn.
I do anything, bro. I'm not too proud. I do anything as long as it's making money and making sense.
Okay.
Next question. You stayed 20 years. Wait, you stayed 20 years. Was that requested of you or by choice?
No, it was by choice. You re-enlist every 4 years, and they usually say after you get to that 8 year mark, you're close to 10. Once you get over 10, you're halfway there. If you get out then, you're kind of crazy. Uh, my initial plan was to do 4 years in the military, get enough money for the GI Bill, go back to school, get my degree, and after the second reenlistment, which I had been in 8 years, I'm like, man, you would be crazy. I'm getting all this money. I'm traveling the world. I'm meeting a lot of people. I mean, this is the life. So it was all me. I did it myself. So. What we doing? We doing a love sign?
But we
No,
got
somebody donated. So I just did that to say thank you because you were talking.
Yeah, but
I didn't
Oh,
want to
okay, okay.
interrupt what you were doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, but in between the super chats, can you play your super chat button for us?
Oh man, let me see real quick because I've never done it in one of these. Let me try. Hold on, real quick, because I'm now y'all should have told me this. I would have had it ready. Let me try something.
Not he ain't come
here.
prepared.
Girl.
Well,
Mm.
not to play, not to do all that, but you know what? I move pretty quick, Leo. So let's see here. It's not there. You know what? I think I can. Hold on, man. You know, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. I forgot I have my software pulled up for my live streams. Now I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear this, but let's see here.
We might.
Did you hear it?
No, we'll probably just sing in a minute.
Yeah, go ahead and sing, because it won't play because my software is not online.
Okay. All right. You
Oh,
ready?
you'd have to share the screen. That's probably
Yeah. And a 1, 2, 3, go! We got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. We got a super chat. Hey, we got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. We got a super chat. Hey, we was on.
Thank you, that boy, bro.
Thank you, that boy. We was on 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How was life for you in the year of 2010?
Oh, it was rough, man. We discussed this Wednesday. It was rough. A lot of people see me now, and they see the YouTube channels, and they see. I don't want to say the YouTube persona because what you see with me on YouTube is who I am, but I think Burns, John Clausen, and I talked about this. People don't know your struggles. They see where you are now, and they think you just landed there. I've been very blessed to come out of some situations. In 2010, I retired from the military in 2009. You can only go to E9. I was E8, getting paid pretty good, close to 6 figures. And when I retired, I was like, I remember this guy saying, hey, you got to do something stressful, Rob, because people typically die after 10 years from retirement. And, I said, what? I said, man, my plan was just go find the easiest job I could. And I'm like, no, that's not going to work. So I said, what am I going to do? And I was going to be a recruiter for ITT Tech or whatever that school was. And this guy kept bugging me from this car dealership. Well, my brother's pretty successful in the car business. He's a COO at a car group in the Midwest, and he's making about $250,000 to $300,000 a year. I was like, hey, I think I'll try that. And I went and applied and was selling. Well, they forgot to tell me that. They didn't forget. Let me rephrase that. I didn't listen. They didn't tell me, or I didn't hear that if you don't sell a car, you don't get paid. And obviously, it takes some time to get paid. It takes some time to receive a check. And I think I went 2 weeks with no money, not about a month. And that was cool because I had some money saved up. But then the following month, I think the first week of the following month, I got a $75 check. Well, I still had all these bills from the Navy. From when I was in the Navy, I had a Lexus SC430 convertible, which is about a $65,000 car. I was paying about $700 a month. I had my rent was about, 13, 14, 1200 bucks. And it got to a point I couldn't pay for any of it. I mean, you can't pay for it. Now this was $75 before taxes. So after
Jesus.
taxes, you know, I'm looking at about 50, let's say 50-ish. And I had the repo man looking for my car. It was to the point I had to park at probably about a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile at another apartment complex and walk to where I live, because if I parked where I live, they was going to find my car. And this was all happening around January, February, so it was extremely cold in Dallas. And I had to walk to the apartment, and where I lived at the time, it's no sidewalk. I was walking kind of in the grass. You got a brother with a trench coat because it's cold, walking in the grass on the side of a highway. I may as well walk down the street and had 2 pistols in my head because I was just standing out. It was ridiculous. And I remember one day after doing that, and even if I stopped at the grocery store, I had to walk with all the bags and whatever. And I remember getting home one day and I was just defeated, I guess you could say. And I finally got home. It was cold. I was happy the day was over. And I look on my door and there's this envelope. And I'm like, what is this? Took it off, walked in the house, opened it up, and it was an eviction notice. And I'm like, boy. And I think I went to work the next day and I was like, that's it. I'm about to turn the heat up. You know, I am a go-getter. I'm not a quitter. So I went to work probably in about 2 weeks. I sold about 20 cars in a month, made a decent check. And about 3 months from that, I got promoted. And before I decided to get out of the business a little while, I went from $75 one week, no money in 1 week, to making about $150,000 a year. So 2010 was rough, but in my opinion, it made me who I am today. One of the years. So.
Wow.
Thank you for sharing that. The next question. When you retired from the Navy, were you set for life or did you have to go back to work?
Leo, I'm still working. And to be honest, a lot of people have that. It depends. If you prepare yourself the 20 years you're in, you could be set. I don't know about set for life. I know some people that aren't working, so I guess they are set for life. Because you do get a retirement check on the first. I get whatever first of the month. But I had this lifestyle that I was living. And this is probably what I was. Now you'll hear me say I don't keep up with the Joneses. I am the Joneses. But at the time, I was keeping up because I was in California, fast lifestyle, convertible cars, Rolex watches. I was doing all this stuff, but I wasn't thinking about at some point this is going to come to an end. This 20-year, or I could have did 30 years in the Navy. And I'm like, wow. So I was nowhere near set for life. That's why 2010 was rough. Luckily, I had invested. I had a little money to carry me over, but I told God, I didn't tell him anything. I asked, if I get through this, I guarantee you I won't make these mistakes again. And
amen.
I went hard in the paint. And I'm blessed enough right now. I could quit my job tomorrow and I wouldn't have to work for 2 or 3 years.
Amen.
I know that's right.
Thank you.
We have a question
from your favorite couple. Rod, you used to rap and DJ. Can you tell us about that experience?
Shelton texted me today and told me he was going to ask me this. I thought he was kidding. So, now Shelton, I wasn't like LL Cool J or DMC or nobody. I did a little rapping locally. I made probably $100 my whole career, which only was about a year. DJing, I started in this little club in Arkansas. And my uncle had a club, and I used to beg him, like, hey, man, hey, Uncle Sonny, when you going to let me DJ? He was like, never. And that was just his answer. And I was like, come on, man, give me a shot. Well, in 1988, he caught his DJ in an alley smoking crack and fired him on the spot, obviously. And he was like, hey, Rod, I'm going to give you a shot. I was like, oh, now you need me, huh? Now you need me, because the word got around pretty quick. And I was like, okay. All right, when? He said, next weekend. He said, but there's one caveat. You also have to DJ on Sunday, which is blues night. Man, I'm 19 years old. I don't know nothing about the blues. So anyway, once I got to San Diego, I actually had my own mobile DJ business. Back in the day, I had a chance to play or DJ at the Forum in LA before they changed it from the Forum and moved it to downtown to the Staples Center. I DJ'd a party with I forgot his real name, but Cole from Martin, and that was an experience. So it was pretty cool, man. But yeah, I used to do it. It was fun. I couldn't dance, so I had to do something at the club. I mean,
Not something, child. You can't dance, honey. Okay, so we're gonna sing and then get to this question. Thank you for
have 2 questions.
We have 2 questions. Thank you, Jason, for your super chat. So we're gonna sing and a 1, 2, 3, go.
We got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. We got a super chat. Hey, we got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. We got a super chat. Hey.
Okay. The Honorable Angelina Nostrum said, "What did you love about living in California, and what do you love about living in Texas?"
When I first moved to California, it was I was pretty broke. I wasn't getting a lot of money, so it wasn't too fun. But then once I started making money, I lived in LA for 2.5 years. I love the fact that everything that I used to see in the movies growing up in Arkansas that I used to dream about, Hollywood and South Central LA and all of that. I actually lived in South Central LA for 1.5 years. And all the movies that you saw on TV, like Boys in the Hood, were Ice Cube shot the dudes up at the end of the movie. I used to have to drive by Burger World to get to my apartment. That was why I loved living in California, but I was at that time 22, 21. And I lived there. I lived in LA during the LA riots. That was crazy. But just the feeling of coming from a small town in Arkansas and all the stuff I dreamed about, that my mom used to make us turn the TV off and read encyclopedias, my younger brother and I. And that's why I still to this day do a lot of reading. I was now living what I only dreamed about. I was living what I thought would never be possible. That's why one of my slogans for Points When I Travel is making the impossible possible, because I'm living proof that anybody can do that. Living in Texas, California is congested. Texas is a little cheaper. It's starting to get more expensive because a lot of corporations are moving here. I love that you don't really see the same people in San Diego, but the DFW area is so big. I mean, I could go from one part of Dallas to the other part of Fort Worth, and it take me an hour and a half to drive. I mean, it's just spaced out and spacious, and it's crazy because your favorite couple that I live about 20 minutes from each other, and because your boy is not really getting out there, and I'm busy. We haven't even met, but we do plan on meeting probably in the next couple of weeks. But we talk. I think Shelton and I text every day or every other day. But I just love Texas. I love the atmosphere here. The people are nice. It's a little more chill, laid back than California's.
That's amazing. That boy Rose says, a question from him says, spit some bars for us.
Hey, Ro, that was years ago, man. I don't have any bars unless I mean, seriously, man. I don't have any bars. I don't. I wish I did, man. I hate Sheldon even asked that, but I wasn't a rapper. I just, made rhymes, I guess. So if I think of something, Ro, before we get off here, because your boy ain't never scared. And if I can come up with something,
not you never scared. Okay, so the next question. Being a part of the military, did you ever suffered from PTSD?
No. I think I suffered from missing it because you don't realize, when you're in something, because they do have a lot of rules. You're like, I can't wait to get out. I can't wait to get out. I can't wait to be a civilian. It seems like they have so much more freedom. And once I got out, I realized how good I had it in the military. How much time I got off. You got paid every 2 weeks, whether you worked or not. It was just laid back. It was chill. But PTSD I never was in a real war. I've been out to sea in wartime situations, I've been in some interesting situations that I really can't discuss, but I never really. My hat's off to the guys that are on the ground, the Marines, the Army, the guys that see the real action. Being in the Navy, you kind of fight from a distance unless you're a Navy SEAL, and then you may be in action. But nah,
Okay.
I just suffer from missing it. I miss the easy money.
Yes.
Well, he answered my next question. I guess I'll be going to the next question, honey.
Next category.
Okay.
All right.
Next category is YouTube. What made you start a YouTube channel?
Oh man, that's a good one. With Points Blank Travel, which is my first channel, it tied into the military because I always traveled. I mean, I went to places that people dreamed about. Dubai. You hear Dubai's on a lot of people's bucket lists. I've been to the Emirates Mall. I was there when they was building Burj Khalifa, one of the tallest, if not the tallest building in the world. I've been to Samoa and hung out with the natives. I've been in Australia and hung out with the Aboriginals, which are the native Australians. And once I retired, I was like, how am I going to get back to these places? So I got a travel credit card, American Airlines card. Then I started getting a couple more, but I didn't know how to use them. And once I learned how, I was so intrigued by it. I was like, I got to teach this to other people. And after that, the credit part, I was like, wait a minute, you have to have good credit to get these credit cards. You just can't follow up at the bank and they're going to give them to you. And I knew that from experience because I had a 547 credit score when I got into it. And I got my Capital One Platinum. And today I'm somewhere between a 776 and a 795, 809. But I saw so many people, and it wasn't just one race. Initially, I didn't set it up like this, but I was really trying to speak to people of color because I had experienced it. And I don't care who you are. I don't care how bad you think you are. No one likes to hear being told no, especially when it's something you need, like an apartment or a car. A credit card, that's something people want. A car and you trying to get to work, but you got your credit messed up because you wasn't educated. My parents didn't teach me and my brother about credit. We didn't learn about it in school. They still don't teach it. So I was like, let me create a channel where I can reach out to people, but I wanted, and then where I work at an automotive dealership. I'm a business development manager. I don't sell cars, but it's so many people that are uneducated. You know, you tell them to put their gross salary down and they'll put down what they take home, which you're only cutting yourself short because you need to put the gross salary. The more money you make, the more car you get approved for. It was just such a lack of knowledge. And it was the same lack of knowledge that I had. It wasn't like I was better. It was like, I probably watched about 4,000 to 5,000 videos before I even started my channel, just to soak up that knowledge and to be able to, and I still didn't know I was going to start a channel. I just wanted to learn. And I tell everybody, you know, there's 2 colleges right now that are free. I said one university and one college. You have the University of Google and you have YouTube State College. Doesn't cost you $1 to look at any of these, you know. And really, to answer your question in a nutshell, I say on my channel all the time, if I keep this information to myself, if you have a party with one person at the party because you think you all bougie, if you have a party, you all bougie, don't none of your friends because they don't want to see what new furniture you got. They don't want to see the latest clothes you got. They don't care about what kind of watch you done bought. They just want to have a good time. So nobody come to your party because you're going to drive them nuts. To me, that's like keeping the information to yourself. That's a party of one. If I say, I'm going to share this with Meet and I, your favorite couple, Watson and Leo, that's 6 people, but I'm not going to tell anybody else. That's a get together. But if I share it with everybody, now we're having a dang on party. Everybody coming up, everybody rising. That's the whole goal. That's what made me start a channel. I want to see everybody come up, and I'm not going to stop until I feel like the mission's accomplished. And I don't think I feel like the mission's accomplished until I'm old and senile and can't read anymore or I can't talk. So
okay. We have 2 questions.
We have 2 questions back to back. Shy,
you just said what I said, girl.
Sorry. Shy Blog says, what are travel or points credit cards do you recommend?
Oh, Shy, that's a good question. I have 28 credit cards in my arsenal. I call it an arsenal because I don't carry all 28 at once. And that's a tough question. I'm a huge fan of American Express, but when you first start out, everybody can't get American Express. I would say set a goal. I used to watch videos on cards I never thought I could get. I used to watch all these videos on American Express, Chase, and your boy only had a Capital One Platinum, which was a $500 limit. But I watched these videos to set aspirational goals. Like one day I'm going to get that card. I don't know how with a 547 credit score, but one day I'm going to get that credit card. And I would say if you're just starting out, and I don't know what level Shy's at, if you're just starting out, look at Discover. I like Chase. Depending on where I am, I would say American Express. And I was just having a conversation before I started this live stream. People, they treat you different when you have an American Express. I don't care how you treat me, because if I'm not recording, I might go to the store with a Nike jacket with a stain over here, some Adidas pants with a stain on the leg, and some shoes that look like I just had them for 28 years. I don't care. But when I whip out that American Express, they put some respect on my name. They put some respect on my presence. But I would just say, get the card that works for you. Don't try to get the card that Rod got, or Johnny got, or Leo got, or wants to got. Get the card that works for you.
Amen.
So,
I know that's right.
Amen.
We have another question
From Tamina Reborn Angels. Says, if you could go back in time, what would you tell your younger self?
Ooh, not younger self.
Yes, honey.
well, Tamina, I'm still my younger self. But I know what you mean. Let me quit tripping. Really, to be honest, listen more to my mother. I would have told myself to listen to my mother more and not be grown before you're grown, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does. It does. Okay, it does, because we Leos don't listen at all.
You don't? You don't say.
Yes, we don't. All right, next question. How did you come up with your channel name?
Well, I started a Facebook group in July of 19. But I started the channel in October, and I knew what I wanted to do about traveling and credit and all this, and just points and miles and credit cards, but I couldn't come up with a name, and I didn't want it to be Credit Rod or Rod with Credit. I said, no, I need something that's catchy. And I was laying in the bed one morning, and I received this email because I like to go to the gun range, and I'm licensed to carry in the state of Texas. So I used to like to go to the gun range and just unwind and shoot at the targets. And I received an email from this company called Shoot Point Blank. And I'm like, that's it. That's it. I'm going to give people point blank information. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm terrible at that. I'm going to hit them right between the eyes. Whether they like it or don't like it, I'm just going to tell them the truth. And I said, but man, point blank what? And I was like, points with an S, because I'm talking about points and miles. So points with an S, blank, because I'm hitting you point blank, and then travel, because we're going to talk about traveling for free or a little, no money out of your pocket. And that's how it was born. That's how the name was born.
Wow.
I know that's right.
Wow.
Do you want to go to your question?
Yeah.
Verns has a question, but we have a question written down, the same question.
Same question.
I'm gonna have to.
So, okay. So it's the same question, but we'll go ahead to it. What are your dislikes and likes about YouTube?
Well, let's start with the bad first. I don't have too many dislikes. I think I do talk to a few content creators, because I often wonder, and I've had other people say this, I often wonder, is there fairness across the board as far as content creators, as far as exposure? I see some phenomenal channels that are hovering less than 5,000 subs. Then I see some mediocre channels that have 25,000 subs. So I wonder, is it leveled across the board? That's just something I wonder about. So I can't. I mean, that's probably the only, not a dislike, but just something I wonder about. That's not positive. What I like about it is the opportunities that it give you as a content creator to express yourself. Uh, I can't count how many texts, emails, phone calls I've gotten where people just thank you with sincere gratitude. They thank you from the bottom of their heart, and you don't really. I remember when I first started, I had a young lady. She was about 19, and she was like, "Rod, you're going to be an influencer." I'm like, "Man, what the heck is an influencer?" You know, I'm a pretty intelligent individual, but I'm like, okay, what does that have to do with you? She's like, "You're going to be influencing people," and it never really dawned on me. So um, to know that you can literally change a person's life in an 8-minute video, to me is phenomenal. But what I like even more importantly is the people you meet. I would have never met your favorite couple. And when I say meet, I haven't physically met. I virtually met most of these people. But I would have never met a your favorite couple. I would have never met a Shelton McKee, a Meet and I, a Dita Bryant, a Winston and Leo, a Jason Maitland, a Josh Van Horn. I would never have met these people had I not been on YouTube. You know, if you're a viewer, yeah, they may reach out to you, but when you're a content creator, like today, I got a text today from D. Bryan who gave a super chat. And we were on the phone early this morning, late last night, whatever. And I think I went to bed at 2:30, 3 o'clock, and I had to be up at 7 to go back to work this morning. And he and I were talking about investments, he's a moderator on Points Blank Finance, my second channel. And he texted me, he's like, "Hey, you have a minute to talk." So I immediately called him. I say, "What's up?" And he was like, "Hey, I have some people that want to talk to you. I'm with some people, something like that." I'm like, "What's up?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm here with Meet and I. They're in Birmingham. They drove from Atlanta to Birmingham." So you have Meet and I who have their own channel, meeting up with Duke Bryan, who's about to start a channel, who's part of the PBT family. Not long ago, Brown and Beachy met Meet and I. And I'm like, man, this is phenomenal. And then Anwar posted on Facebook, "Salute to the PBT family." And I'm like, I'm at work and I just leaned back at my desk and I'm like, you want to say you created this, Rod, but you and God created this.
Amen.
That's what I like about it.
All right.
I know that's right.
Thank you so much. We have a question from the Honorable Angelina Nostrum.
Ooh, not honorable.
What 3 states have you not traveled to that you want to travel to?
Man, let me think. Ooh, boy, that's tough. Trying to think here, man. I've been a lot of places. I don't know, Angelina. That's a great question. Oh man, trying to think. Seriously. Actually, it's gonna sound crazy, and I don't. I would have to go with a lot of security if I went there. I wouldn't mind going to Beijing, and I know Angelina's probably looking for somewhere in the States. I wouldn't mind going to Boston. I don't know why. Boston I've been to New York. I've been to Miami. I lived in LA. I lived in San Diego. I've been to Seattle, Portland, Chicago. I've been to all the major cities in the U.S. Memphis, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. I've been to all this place, Houston. I would say probably Beijing, China. I used to think I wanted to go probably Paris and London. Beijing, London, and Paris. That would be it. So nowhere in the United States because I've been there.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. We have another question by Shy. Do you see yourself sharing your knowledge on other platforms, public speaking events?
It's funny, Shy asked it. I used to be extremely shy and I never thought I could see myself public speaking. But one of the things that Winston and Leo asked earlier was when I first joined, some of the things I learned, I got from the Navy that I carried into my current life. I was an instructor for the Navy, so I had to public speak. So yes, I do. I know Meet and I asked in a live stream that I was in with, I think, Get Business Credit. Do I see myself writing a book? I am talking with her winning circle of IG. She did a collaboration with me on Point Blank Travel, and she mentioned an ebook that I'm looking at in 2022. And eventually, I do want to get to a point once I get Point Blank Travel, Point Blank Finance where I want it. I do foresee possibly renting some venues and getting with a team of people. I know I talked to I've talked to Work to Live, not Live to Work. I think she was in the chat. I've talked to Miss Poulard, who's part of the PBT family, and just want to put it all together, Brown and Beachy, and just maybe do some public speaking events. When that happened, though, I got to be ready to make a decision. I don't think I could do that and keep my current job. So it's going to be a career decision that I will need to make.
Okay. I believe you can do it.
Okay, I can.
Yeah. I know I could do it. I could do it.
Yeah,
I could do it. It's just, I'm not that man or that individual that is not too proud to admit when there's fear. And when you're so accustomed to a steady income,
mm-hmm.
and you hear Steve Harvey talk about all the time, step out on faith. That's where I'm going to have a real deep conversation with the man upstairs, with God, to say, let me know when I'm ready to step out on faith. So,
yeah, absolutely. Make a Mama Son has a question. Is there a state or country was your favorite?
When I think about state, it's hard to say Cali because I lived in Cali for 17 years, but visiting, it's a close shot between Miami, South Beach, and New York City. Being a former rapper, I always wanted to go to New York, and see the boroughs. And it took me some decades to finally get there. And I went there in 19 and I had a ball. I did everything they said the tourists shouldn't do, like take pictures and record on the subway. I was doing everything I was supposed to do, I guess. But close call between Miami and New York. Country, I would probably say Australia. I loved Australia. It was a different. Dubai was cool, but I went there during Ramadan. I went there when it wasn't Ramadan. And the cultural, when you're in the military, you have to adapt to that culture. So if Ramadan is going on, you have to respect Ramadan. You just can't go and do what you want to do because you're American. You have to do what they're doing. You're in their country. You respect them.
Amen. When in Rome, you do what's wrong.
Sydney just felt like being in America, but it was a different vibe. So I really liked Australia. I like Thailand, but I could only stay there 4 or 5 days because it was like too much of a part. I wouldn't even think about going to Thailand at my age right now. At 22, I could barely make it 5 days. I was like, I gotta get out of here. It's too much. It's too much going on here, man. The party was crazy, but so I would say Australia, New York, and Miami.
Okay.
We have a question
from That Boy Ro. What knowledge can you give me about my channel? I play video games. I'm looking for what motivation you have.
Well, That Boy Ro, I don't have a gaming channel, obviously, but what I would say, number one, be consistent. Actually, be consistent is number two. Number one, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe you can do it. Number two, be consistent and think about YouTube as a business. It's a brand. Point Blank Travel is a brand. It's not Point Blank Finance is a brand. I came up with a slogan, let's roll baby. I can't get an email or a comment in my live stream without people saying let's roll baby. It was an accident. I just happened to say it in a video because I didn't have anything else to say. But I would just say stay consistent, treat it like a business. I wake up on Sundays and Wednesdays, which are my 2 off days, my off from work days, but 2 of the hardest working days I have during the week, because that's when I record, that's when I go live. From the moment I open my eyes, I first thank God for allowing me to wake up. And then second, it's like, what am I going to do today? What video am I going to shoot? What live stream? What am I going to talk about in my live tonight? I don't determine a topic for a live stream, usually about 4 hours before I go live, maybe 2 or 3, 2 to 4. But That Boy Ro, just believe in yourself, even when other people doubt you or that day you wake up and you're just like, man, I need to take a break. Don't quit. Don't stop until you reach your goals.
Amen.
Amen. Absolutely.
We have another question
from Brown Girl Bella.
Wait a minute. Brown Girl Bella, when you have a question, please put an X or there will be a headlock waiting for you.
Woo woo.
Okay.
Yes.
You want this headlock or not?
Woo woo. All right. We have another question. Okay. It says, how are you proving with the change in the travel industry?
That's a great question, the Brown Girl.
How are you going
which
to?
I love your channel, by the way. I sit up and I watch Brown Girl Bella, and she's putting on makeup. I don't ever plan on putting up makeup, but she's just so soft-spoken and so confident. But to answer your question, I've already started to pivot. I haven't traveled since I went to New York in 2019. But did your boy continue to accumulate points and miles? Yes, because I know I'm going to be traveling. So what I did, and Brown Girl Bella, you about to get $1 million worth of knowledge. Matter of fact, I always say, y'all, I don't drop gems, I don't drop nuggets, I drop boulders. This is a boulder moment. What I do right now with my points cards from American Express is I pivoted, or I maneuvered myself where I found a way where I could take those same points and redeem them for cash. Hence, going over to my second channel, Points Blank Travel, and then take those points, not take them all in cash yet, but I take a certain percentage and invest them in crypto holdings. I have about 85 to 90 different stocks and ETFs, and I have about 20 different crypto coins in my overall portfolio. So I started that once I was like, I'm not traveling, but I'm not going to stop getting points. I got to use these points, and I'm going to do a video probably in December where I'm going to cash in about somewhere between 50 and 100,000 American Express points. And I'm going to take that money and do a live video where I purchase crypto with it. So I'm going to make my money. That's points. It's not doing anything. Make more money for me. So that's the plan.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you so much for sharing.
We have another question.
We have another question coming from.
When you guys have questions, please put X.
Yes.
Or we will be giving out headlocks.
Or if you are a member, you can use the member emoji interview. All right. From Angelina, do you ever see yourself as a Black man living in a different country, considering the wavering rights for Black people in America? If so, what country would that be and why?
I honestly don't see myself living in a different country as a Black man. Now, I can tell you from traveling extensively around the world, this will blow your mind. It's amazing. It's amazing how in America, Blacks, especially Black men, really don't get the respect they deserve. But out of all the countries I've been to, it's totally the opposite. I've been highly respected in every country I've ever been to as a Black man. So that wouldn't be an issue. I've seen it, and I haven't spent more than maybe a week in a different country. Excuse me, so I can't say what it would be like staying there for 6 months or a year. I think the respect would be there, but I would probably say, because I'm very picky when it comes to food, I would say probably somewhere in Europe. I've never really thought deeply about it, but it would probably be Europe or maybe a Japan. And I would, if I did it, it would be where there was a close proximity to a military base where I would still have that American interaction, yet live by another country's rules, if that makes sense.
Thank you.
I know he must have been like, that's a long question.
Yes. What's up, D. Brian? We have a question from D. Brian. Why are people, especially our Black and brown people, afraid to invest, and what are you doing to change that?
Oh, great question, D. One thing I'm doing to change is I created Points Blank Finance, and what that channel is all about is I could easily. It's a very thin line. Like when I talk about I have 28 credit cards, people are like, oh my God, I'll never get 2, I'll never get 3. And then it could come across as bragging. No, I said it one time, and I don't even know if I can remember. I know Shelton remind me all the time. Uh, oh man, I forgot the topic. I mean, the slogan, but it's oh yeah, I don't show you the credit cards that I have to flex. I show you the credit cards that I have so you can see what to get next. I'm showing you the opportunities for you. Going to D. Brian's question, on that channel on Points Blank Finance, we're teaching people how to invest on a budget. We're teaching people how to take 20. I've done videos where, I mean, you guys are content creators. You know what it takes to shoot a video, edit a video. I've done a 12-minute, 17-minute video and invested $20 because I want people to realize you don't need a lot of money. Can I go on there and flex and show people my Merrill Edge account with 5 figures in it? Can I go in there and show them my Fidelity account with 6 figures in it? Yes, I can. But if what D. Brian just said, if people are afraid to invest or there's a fear factor there, why would I show a person something that they think is impossible? Show them. Most people I know at least have $10 they can spare. Most people. Why not show them how to take that $10 and invest and watch that 10 turn to 20, that 20 turn to 30, and then it's I like to get out on the level that I was when I had no one to help me. So my plan is to take Points Blank Travel. That's going to be the vehicle. And I always say I'm just warming up on both channels. I haven't even really gotten started yet. So I see Leo yawning, so I'm trying to shorten my answers down, man, because I could talk.
No, you're fine.
No. Me and I have a question, but they took my question that I have down. So I'm reading the questions as you were talking. But go ahead.
Okay.
We have another question.
We have another
I just want to make sure I'm not asking questions that people already asked.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
paying attention to the channel.
We
I
have-
wasn't yawning.
We have another question.
You tried it. You tried it.
We have another question from your favorite couple. What is the biggest credit method? That's math, right? Or method?
Method.
Method, yes. Myth.
I think the biggest credit myth is, and man, I got to be careful how I say this. If you pay your bills on time, your credit's going to go up. That's part of it. But it's 5 different parts of your credit score. It's not just paying your bills on time. I think once we as people understand that it's not just paying your bills on time that's going to improve your credit, but once people understand that there's other things like credit utilization, credit mix, length of average age of accounts, length of credit history, those factors come into play. And I would say credit utilization is the most important part. Not, you have to pay your bills on time, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way around that. But I'm going to do a extensive, in-depth live stream, probably if not this Sunday, maybe the following Sunday, where I'm going to go over credit utilization, because I think when all of us understand credit utilization, as long as you pay your bills on time and maintain your credit utilization, your credit score is going to skyrocket. I wasn't born a 700. I was a 547 when I was walking from one apartment complex to the next, trying to keep my car from being repoed. I paid all the bills that I could on time, and my credit score still didn't move. But once I learned credit utilization, I mean, wherever I go into now, and I earned it. It wasn't given to me. I walk in like a boss. I walk in like a boss, and I pull out cards like a boss, because I worked my butt off to get there and understand. I always say, and Shelton and I talk all the time, once people become a master of their craft in this whole credit game, it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
All right.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you
that.
for sharing.
We have another question.
Angelina be bringing these tough questions.
What from Angelina Nordstrom, the Honorable Angelina Nordstrom. What was going on in Thailand back in the day that you could not visit in the present day? We have another one.
Me not question.
Angelina, I wouldn't partake in the activities back in the day that I now I would be a lot more mature, obviously. And if I go there, I would be more chill. Thailand is a party place. Thailand is off the chain. It's off the chain. It's It's party. Matter of fact, when I was in the Navy, they call it the Disneyland for adults. Anything goes, and if you're about that life and you're 20 years old, that's cool. But you don't have too many people uh, above 40 that's trying to party like a rock star. And Thailand is very cheap. You can have $500 and party like a rock star. So my maturity level wouldn't allow me to do the things that I would do when I was 20.
All right. We have another question from me and I. What?
They took my question. It'll be a headline.
They taking all your questions.
Yes.
You see, I'm just sitting here.
Girl, what are some tips you can give to those of you rebuilding our credits?
I think the first thing and I'm gonna tell you what I did. Me and I'm gonna tell you the fears that I had, the situations I went through. First of all, face your fear. First thing you need to do is pull your credit score, pull your credit, see what's on there, see what's on your credit, and let's get over our fears. Let's get over, because it's not going to go anywhere for 7 years. So we may as well face it or not talk about it. One of the two. So I think that's one thing. And also, when you're rebuilding credit, please, to all and when I said brothers and sisters, I'm not talking about a race. I'm talking about my brothers and sisters that's in this chat. Please stop getting these credit cards that don't have your best interest at heart. The best thing you can do is get a secured card. It's not going to say secured. I don't care if it says secured front, back, and up the side. I don't care if it lit up secured or played a song. As long as I had a credit card, I wouldn't care. But I'm not going to say it because I wouldn't say it on my channel, and I'm not going to say it on your channel. There's a card company out there that looks similar to Capital One that's not Capital One, and they get people, they hit them up with all these fees, but you can go get a Discover It secured card, a Capital One secured card, and right there you're starting to rebuild your credit. That's number one. Number two, quit going to apply for these cards that you know you're not going to get. Apply for the cards, and by all means, I think this is first and foremost, I should have said this first. Subscribe to Points Blank Travel, because I'm going to tell you what you need to do.
Yes.
And if you don't like my style, I understand that. Find another content creator that's talking about credit. Or matter of fact, you love my style. You love Rod. You love the way he put it out. Still find another content creator because you want different perspectives. Rod has a good way to do this, but Watson has a good way of talking about credit to do this. Leo has a great way of talking about credit to do that. And take all of that and put it. Points Blank Travel is a mixture of a bunch of different knowledge instead of just getting caught up on one person. But rebuild your credit, meaning I would say first, face what's on your credit report. I do have, and I'm running a special. Every channel member on my channel right now, until the end of the year, I do have Patreon memberships and all that, but every channel member right now, from the lowest membership to the highest, they get my phone number. They get my direct number. And if they have a credit question, unless I'm in a meeting on the spot, I will answer your question on the fly. And let's just say right now you can't afford it. You can't afford to be nobody's channel member. Email me at Points Blank Travel and you tell me your story. I'm not bougie like that. I'll answer your question without a membership. But right now, as people, let's face our fears and start. The hardest part about working out is when you get ready to go to the gym. The hardest part is getting dressed. It's putting on your sweats, putting on your gut buster. That's what I used to call it. Putting on your Nikes and getting in the car and driving to that's the hardest part. Once you get there and you break a sweat, you're having fun. You start looking good. Your better half telling you you're looking good. You cool. Same thing with your credit. The hardest part is starting. Sorry about the long answer, man.
It's okay.
That's fine. I want to touch on two things. Did you mean the waist belt?
Yeah, the gut buster. Yeah, the waist belt.
Okay. And then also, were you talking about credit one?
I can neither confirm nor deny. You making me answer this like I'm still in the military. I can't neither confirm nor deny that. Company.
Well, okay. We'll talk offline on that.
Okay, so you spoke about
offline.
You spoke about secure cards. Yeah. So one of my questions, and we're going to get to it. Rochelle, we're going to get to your question too.
Yeah, because they're taking the questions, honey.
So I want you to go back to secure cards. The question was, would you recommend secure cards or a low interest rate card for someone with a low credit limit, and why?
Okay, let me make sure I understand that. Would I recommend a secure card with a low interest rate?
Would you recommend a
And
secure
say that
card to
again.
someone? Would you recommend a secure card to someone or a low interest rate card to someone if they have a low credit
Out of
score?
those two,
Yeah, out of those two.
I would always take the low interest rate. You always want to like get the low interest rate, lower the interest rate. But there's no such thing. This is a myth. Somebody just asked. There's no such thing as a low interest rate in a credit card. Like
Okay.
you may get a 14.99, which is lower than 26.99, but you're not gonna find, and if it is, it's gonna be promotional. You're not gonna find a 1.99 or 3.99 credit card. And if you're talking travel cards, points and miles cards, they're going to have higher interest rates. Why? Because they're giving you all these benefits. They're giving you, like, I'm a gold status member with Hilton, a gold status member with Marriott, a discovered status with Hyatt. But if I keep a balance, I'm going to get a high interest rate. But you're not, if you're looking at a secure card and you have the opportunity to get a lower interest rate, you shouldn't even be looking at a secure card because that means your credit interest rate is going to be raised based on your risk. The lower the score, the higher the risk, higher the interest rate. Higher the risk, higher the interest rate. Higher the credit score, lower the risk, lower the interest rate. I got credit cards right now, and I'm a 800 credit score. 790, 800, it's all the same. It don't matter. And I got credit cards with a 24.99 APR. If I get caught slipping on the banana peel and have a balance, they go break me off.
All right.
Not break them off.
Not break them off.
Yeah.
We got a question from the
proper, that's dating myself.
from the sister. Rochelle Ventable says, "Are there any situations where someone should not have credit cards?"
Yes.
That's
if
a
you're
good
not
answer.
disciplined and you're afraid, if you're not disciplined and you know you can't handle it, then no, you probably shouldn't. You shouldn't have credit card. When I said discipline, I can go to the store right now. I can go to. I'm sorry, I had a couple of texts here. I can go to the store right now and walk in with six. I carry 8 to 10 cards. This month I'm rolling with. I do a what's in my wallet video on my channel every month. I'm rolling with 10 credit cards, and I can go to a store and not spend more than $100. I don't care how many credit cards I have, but and I used to be this person that I'm about to explain to Rochelle. If you go into a store, say Macy's, and you go in there to get one shirt or one blouse, but you know you got the jacket, the purse, the shoes, the overcoat calling your name, and you know you got all this money in your pocket, but you really don't have the money in your account or in your paycheck to pay it when it's due. I wouldn't recommend those people get credit cards so they know they have that. They can walk in a store, see something and say, I can get it, but let me come back when I know I can get it. I can get it, but let me come back when I know I can get it. So other than that, anybody can get it. It's just a matter of, are you ready? Can you handle it?
Yeah. Thank you so much. We have a question from Jason. He said, what did you buy during the dip?
Yeah, this is a points break finance question. Last night, Jason, I purchased some, what did I purchase? Some Sandbox, and I'm not going to get too deep in it because this is more crypto, more finance. I bought a Sandbox, I bought CRO token, and I bought another one. It was something else I bought last night. Sandbox, CRO, and more Mana, more Decentraland, because the metaverse is about to take off, and there's two types of people in the world: those that are in the parade and those that watch it go by. And your boy smack dab in the middle of the parade. So.
Okay. Another question from the Honorable Angelina.
Hold on. Can I ask my question before we go to the next question?
Go ahead.
Miss Mary, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. On YouTube, there's a lot of people that talk about credit. Do you have any role models in your field?
Yeah, I actually have a lot. there's a lot of people that I communicate with now that I used to watch, and I even to this day I can't believe I have their number, and we talk quite frequently. I would probably say out of all of them, Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, he and I are very cool. We talked yesterday on a phone conversation. We were texting, then we talked. He really helped me out when I first started. He shouted me out. Cakeology, he's business credit. Let's see. My main man Walter from the Credit Card Maestro. I used to watch him before I became a content creator. The most inspirational one was David from the TEC show. Last April, he and I were supposed to collaborate right when the pandemic happened. Was that last year? Yeah. And he was struggling, not struggling, he was fighting. He wasn't struggling to get 10,000 subscribers, and he hit it. And right now, he's well over 250,000 subscribers. Needless to say, we haven't collaborated yet because he got a little too big for your boy. But he still reaches out on Instagram. But all of those guys, I noticed when I first started, it wasn't a lot of people that looked like me that were doing credit videos. So, but I would have to say Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, Credit Card Maestro. And then there's a lot of other people that aren't talking about credit that motivate me. It's a lot of people I'll get a text from or I'll communicate with. They're like, oh, Rod, it's cool, it's an honor. But you have the Leos and the Wanstons. You have the Your Favorite Couples. You have the Meet and Eyes. You have the Burns Junk Clauses, the Brown Girl Bellas, the Be the Difference Clothing, the Rochelle Vanderpools. I find inspiration, and if I left anybody out, it wasn't intentional. I find inspiration in all these people and all of you guys. Y'all aren't talking about credit, but you know how to put out content.
Amen.
So,
amen. All right. We have a question from the Honorable
Leo, Watson, you all right over there? You're like, oh, okay.
We have a question from the Honorable Angelina Nordstrom. If you could only fly with only one airline for the rest of your life, but you can receive free flights for life, which airline would that be and why?
That's a good question.
Domestically, in the United States, probably Delta, but I'm not in a Delta hub city, so I fly American. And if I do fly Delta, I have to stop, and I don't like that. Internationally, either Emirates or Etihad. So I know she asked my favorite. So I would probably say overall, I would say Delta. I would say Delta.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I didn't miss nobody's comments.
If we missed anyone's questions, put an X in front of your question because there's a lot of questions coming in.
Yes. We have another question from Shy. Do you have
an IHG credit card?
An IHG credit card?
No, I do not, Shy. I have the Marriott Bonvoy, the World of Hyatt credit card, and I have the Hilton Surpass card. IHG credit card is a hotel credit card. It is on my list. But let me rephrase, it was, but I don't really stay at Intercontinental. I love Intercontinental, but I'm more of a Hyatt loyalist, and I also I'm starting to move over to Hilton, but I don't have the IHG card. No, it's a great card, by the way, a great card.
Okay. Let me ask my question real quick. Next question is, what's your favorite credit card to use? Capital One, Discover, or American Express?
Let me look at my wallet here.
Don't look at your wallet.
And I'm gonna be fair. So, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see.
Yeah, we can.
There's a Capital One card.
Okay.
And right here, these, not the bottom one, but these three here: Gold card, Business Gold card, American Express, Blue Cash Preferred. So American Express. I have 9 American Express cards.
Oh,
all right.
Wow.
Wow.
I had a feeling he was gonna go with American Express.
Okay.
Now let Let me say this though. Can I say this before the next question?
Go ahead.
If you're just starting out, discover. If it doesn't work with Discover, Capital One, go with them. You're not going to jump in and go straight to American Express. Discover. I can't reiterate that enough. So.
All right. Discover.
Bella said American Express is where it's at.
Discover.
Yeah, my favorite couple said, show the numbers.
Yes. Welcome in, Mr. Acknow. How are you doing?
I think we have a question.
We have a question. All right. Mr. Acknow never says, is it worth it trying to get back your Capital One credit card after you lost it because of some life challenges that was least important situations at the time?
I would say first, as a matter of fact, much respect out to Mr. Acknow Never. I know he was on not long ago, man. I love the live stream y'all did with him. Much respect. I would say, yes, it is worth it. Worst thing they can do is tell you no. And if you never asked, they told you no anyway because you never asked. It depends on how long ago it was. I do have some credit cards now with companies I messed up with in the past. I never thought I would get another opportunity with them, and I was given another opportunity. But I would say one of my favorite words, and if it's in the PBT family in here, they already know. Not my favorite word is options. It's more companies out there, Acknow and Mr. Acknow Never, than Capital One. I would look at a Discover Secure card. They tell you no. I call both of them. I go call Capital One and just say, hey. As a matter of fact, I know you sent me your number. Here's what I'm gonna do for you, Mr. Acknow Never. You send me your number, bro. We can do a conference call to Capital One, and you go do all the talking, and they ain't gonna know I'm there. But as soon as they say something we don't like, notice I said we don't like, because as soon as they say something I don't like, your boy gonna step in. I'm gonna be like your credit card attorney for no fee, if that makes sense.
All right now, all right.
For no fee. So if you explain your situation, and right now it's not just Mr. Acknow Never, it's Rod, it's Johnny, it's Sharon, it's Billy, it's Bobby, it's all kind of people having life situations. I'm a firm believer bad things happen to good people. And these companies aren't stupid. They know that's happening. So, hey, Mr. Acknow Never, I'm going to reach out. We're going to tackle this together, man. We're going to call Capital One. And I guarantee you, if it's not Capital One, you're about to have your credit card real soon, brother.
Amen.
Hold on. I have a question. What would you say the best bank credit card is?
When you say bank, I would probably say Chase. Well, see, in our world, in the credit card people world, they're all banks. But I would say people tend to go to Chase first because Chase has this thing where you can only have five. You can only be approved for 5 credit cards in a 24-month period, or they won't approve you. I applied for a card July of 2020, over 800 credit score, and I was denied because I had applied for more than 5 cards in a 24-month period. I was turned down. You'll only hear me say turned down if I'm referring to myself. If I'm talking to someone else, I'll say declined or denied. But I was turned down, but I went in it expected to be turned down because I knew the rule. I just thought I could slip by.
Oh, wow. Not trying to be sneaky.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to be sneaky, but I offline, Leo, I give you some tips, man. I go into a bank and I can work the system.
So you get excited getting credit cards?
I wouldn't use the term. I did. It's. I have so many now, not now, but just imagine being told for so long, no, you can't. You apply for a card and they tell you no, and they finally tell you yes, and you realize the power is in your court. And then you learn what you can do. To give you an example, Leo, I traveled to New York, and I may be answering a question before you ask. I traveled to New York in 2019. I flew Delta first class round trip. I stayed at the Renaissance on 34th and 7th, Midtown Manhattan.
Use their okay.
Was upgraded to a city view room or a skyline view, something like that. I paid $7 the entire trip. $7, baby, $7. I went to San Francisco, didn't pay anything. I went to Miami, stayed at the Fontaine Blue. Google it, look it up. Probably one of the baddest hotels in Miami. Didn't pay a dollar. So, yeah, once you start getting all that, yeah, you want it all. You want it all. But you have to become a master of the craft, really.
Okay.
We have a couple of questions.
We have a couple of
I
questions.
just wanted to skip around to get to people that didn't get a chance to ask a question.
We have a question from Tyrone and Famous. Welcome in. We have their question is a credit card from a credit union, is that a good one?
Yeah, credit union. I don't have any credit union credit cards right now. Credit union credit cards can have great opportunities as well. They may not have some of the perks like American Express or Chase, but Navy Federal, you'll see if you can get access or membership to Navy Federal. You hear a lot of people that tend to lean towards Navy Federal, but same thing I said earlier, options. There are a lot of credit unions out there that are great other than Navy Federal, but yes, credit union cards are good as well.
Okay.
We have another question.
We have another question from the Honorable Angelina Nostrum. Do you know why Chase came up with that silly 524 rule?
Yeah, because, well, I don't know. I don't want to use the word no. I'll use the word, it's rumored that people were churning credit cards. And what I mean by churning, let's say I apply for a credit card this month and they have $100,000 sign-up bonus if I spend $4,000 in 3 months.
Is it some reason?
Once I do that, then 6 months down the road, I get my 100,000 points. I cancel the card, and I use my 100,000 points. So many people were churning cards and doing that they just said, hold up, okay, once you've been approved for 5 or more, whether with us or anywhere else, you're gonna have to wait 24 months because if you cancel the card, they're not making any money. They're going to make money off the annual fees. They're going to make the money off the merchant transactions. But if you cancel the card, they're not getting paid. So that's why Chase came up with it.
Have you ever had to cancel a credit card that you had?
I don't like to. I don't believe in it. I'm about to be faced with that next month because the card has a $495 annual fee and I don't get anything out of it. I've had it 3 years. And I'm going to have to downgrade my American Express Platinum card. I have 2 American Express Platinum cards. They're $550 a piece annual fee. They just went up to $695, so that's $1,400 just for those 2 cards.
Wow!
If I add the 3rd card in it, that's $2,000 a year. So I'm going to cancel or downgrade both of those, and then I don't like to because if you cancel it, it will affect your credit, just depending on how long you've had it. So.
Really? I think this is a question from Mr. Acknow. Never. There's such thing as having too. Is there such thing as having too many credit cards?
If this is a 2-part answer. If you're not disciplined, yes. If you think, because there's a myth out there that if you have too many cards, it'll drop your credit score. Only because this person's publicly stated this on their channel. I know Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV has about 25 cards. He's rolling with mid 700 credit score. I have 28 credit cards, and I'm knocking on 800 doors. So it's not going to affect your credit if you have too many. But if you're not disciplined, you can't get caught slipping. It'll jack you up. So.
All right. We have Uniquely Lavish. What are some of your short-term credit goals?
Good question.
I think getting away from credit cards. I do want to start leveraging my credit for more capital, meaning more money. I have, and I like to be transparent. I probably in just credit cards alone, I probably have over $350,000 in credit, probably more. And I want to leverage that. Like I rode by, there's a building, little. It's not even a shopping center. It's a little building, like a bunch of different offices, State Farm and chiropractor. And I rode by the other day, and I don't know why. I almost ran into the ditch too. I need to quit envisioning stuff.
Not ran into
the ditch, honey.
Yeah, it was a ditch, man. I live to get down this one street. You swear I'm in the country. Then once I get on the main road, I'm in Dallas. But I looked over at this building, and I just could see. And it probably took me 10 seconds to ride by it. But I envisioned one of those offices having points blank, not points blank travel, not points blank, but just points blank, whatever I'm gonna decide. Or it might just say Rod Incorporated or Big Ball Incorporated. I don't know what it's gonna say, but I saw that. I envisioned that, and it's not the first time. So I'm gonna use my credit to probably leverage to move into other business opportunities.
I believe it'll happen for you.
Okay.
Yes. I think I have the next one. I have the next one.
Okay.
So you were speaking about Chase credit cards. So I wanted to touch on that just for a little bit. Can you explain the difference between the Sapphire preferred credit card and the Sapphire reserve credit card? What's the difference between the two?
Number one, the perks that you get. I actually have the Sapphire preferred. It's the lower of the two. It's a $95 annual fee. You get pretty good perks. You get 3 points for every dollar spent at restaurants, drugstores, 1 point everywhere else. And I think I may be leaving something off. It's a metal card. This is a Sapphire preferred. The lighting is terrible when I do a collab. I don't use my regular camera. That's a $95 annual fee. The Sapphire Reserve, basically the same perks when it comes to spending. It has a $550 annual fee. However, you do get a $300 travel credit. So when you travel, Leo and Watson could fly to Miami. They can go get a hotel room in a different borough, a staycation, whatever it is. Once y'all go get that room and you use the Chase Sapphire Reserve, if that room was $100 and you use your Chase Sapphire Reserve, they're gonna take it out of your $300 credit. You won't even get charged until you reach a $300 threshold. A lot of people like the prestige of the reserve. I personally think I had an opportunity to get it, obviously, but I chose the $95 annual fee card because I thought I was getting the same amount of benefits. Hey, I just saw this question. No, Roddy, I will admit I
All right, well,
all the time, but I'm
we
not
gotta-
gonna do it on the
Can
live.
we have Rob sing the Super Chat song?
All right, so you got to sing with us. And the one,
No, I think they want him to do it by himself.
yes. Okay, so we're gonna count you in.
Man, I bet Shelton said I wasn't scared of anything. Boy, hey, Shelton, speaking of which, you might want to get all this out your system, Shelton.
Yes.
Shelton is going to be on my channel. He and Key, your favorite couple, will be on Points Blank Travel December 19th, and I'm going to wear you out. I'm making
Yes.
No, I'm not, brother. I can't sing, man. But let me. Okay, if I zone myself out.
Okay, we gonna count you in. We gonna count you in. And a one.
Let me remember. I gotta remember the words. Hold on, Watson. All right, I'm ready. Let me just do it by myself. Because if I hijack y'all, look, let me see. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. We got a super chat now. We got a super chat now. Hey, I'm done. All right, I'm done.
Yes.
That wasn't bad at all.
That wasn't bad. Thank you, your favorite couple. We also got one from Vern. So
Yes, Burns would like you to sing the song too.
Yes.
Oh no, that was it. That was my one shot at fame, man.
Yes.
You're not gonna sing for Burns?
You're not gonna sing for Vern.
She's the YT cheerleader. That's the best you can do.
First, man, y'all don't know. My body temperature just went up 20 degrees singing that song in front of the YouTube world. I am over here. Hold up. Let me get my teaching rag here. I don't like to say preaching. I gotta wipe it off like one of my old Southern preachers right now, man. No, man. Birds, we got a super chat. Thank you.
Hey.
Well, now you gave him the cheap version.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, man, don't say that because Bird's going to kick my butt, man. Hold up. Who is getting hot up in here? Hold on. Oh, boy. Oh, man.
A DJ, bring it back. Super chat.
See,
woo,
now they doing it because they want to hear me sing.
Lord have mercy. Woo, woo.
Yeah, come on. Let's answer a couple more questions. I'm going to tell y'all, it's so funny how you get put on the spot I sing that song seriously about 20 times, and I just be walking through that. We got a super chat. We got a super chat, and I'm like, Rod, you ain't got no super chat. What you doing? You know, tonight we stay entertained. Turn me up. I just be singing these songs y'all got. You know. Now look at this. Oh my God. Oh man, somebody. Oh my goodness. Somebody just dropped $49.99 for me to sing. Okay.
Ooh, thank you so much for the blessings. Okay, we gonna count you in. And a 1, 2, 3, go.
Got it. Am I supposed to sing about myself?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sing.
You know what? You sing it and then we'll sing it after you.
Okay, you start. We'll sing it after you. You ready?
I just said that, girl.
Once I sing my little part, y'all take me down. You'll see me when I come in because I gotta do what I normally do during the live. So
Okay, all right, fine.
Now, I'm not in no hurry. We could go all night, but oh my goodness, hold up, man. Let me get all this sweat off my forehead, y'all. Over here. You know, I thought I was tough because Angie Pooh couldn't get me to dance, but now y'all got me over here singing and performing with the House of X.
Well, this is the exclusive show, honey.
Yeah. Y'all have told people I was gonna be stripping. I'd rather be part of stripping.
Yes, honey. This is the exclusive show. All right, so 1, 2, 3, go.
We got a super chat. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. We got a super chat now. We got a super chat now. That's it. $49.99, $4.99, $29.99.
All right. Okay. So let's go. All right. And 1, 2.
Take me down real quick. Take me
Okay.
down.
All right. And a 1, 2, 3, go. We got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. We got a super chat. Hey, we got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. We got a super chat. Hey, going. Hey. Thank you guys so much. Hello, Team Build with Gio.
Okay, is you building?
On
Okay.
Super Chat.
Hey, thank you. Wait, somebody else give us.
Yeah, we do. Oh, hold on, my gosh, Lord have mercy. The Honorable Angelina Nordstrom.
Yes.
Thank you. Hold on. Wait 1 second.
Vern, do you want us to sing it for you? Because I know he didn't sing it.
Yes.
I don't know if you wanted us to sing it for
Oh, Lord, honey. Child, we just going to look from the phone, honey, because this chat is flying. Jesus.
Now I feel like I need some more, child.
Well, honey, he the guest and took a break. We could take a break, too.
Okay. Well, do you want to sing it again?
Yeah, we're going to sing it again.
Sing it solo. Super Jazz. Ooh! She said she giving up the money for Rod.
Love you too, Team Bible. Crystal, thank you so much for your super chat.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're the best.
You're the best. We love you. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay, so we're going to sing it again for the Honorable Angelina.
And we do have more questions.
Honey, yes. We're going to sing it for the Honorable Angelina Nordstrom, and then we're going to sing it for Verns. All right? So let's go. Coins or not? Okay. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna sing. And 1, 2, 3, go. We got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. We got a super chat. Hey, we got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. We got a super chat. Hey. Going. Thank you guys. Yes. All right.
If you don't have somebody in the chat, feel free to connect with somebody.
So, guys, we're going to take a little 2-minute break to grab some water, and we'll be back.
It's super lit in here. Yes. Give us.
Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more.
They know who we at, man.
Yeah.
Stay entertained. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, go going crazy. This shit was made for television, pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, baby. Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that
They know
money,
who we
man.
at, man.
How big, what it is,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? I know
Stay
it's
entertained.
time, we about to hit, baby.
Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, go going crazy. This shit was made for television. To go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in.
We're back, guys.
Okay, did you get your water, snacks, and everything you needed?
Yeah.
Going on.
We're back. Keep grinding. Watson, you came a long way. Good. Good, brother. The weight loss. Thank you, Meat Night. You know what? I am going to give Meat Night a shout out because it was because of them for my weight loss journey. You know, when I had to switch my whole complete diet and everything, I reached out to Shop MEI Nutrition, which is Meat Night. And basically, they helped me throughout my whole weight loss journey. So I thank Meat Night for everything they have done when it came from me losing weight. I do feel it. Half of my clothes really can't fit me anymore, you know. So I really do thank Meat Night for them helping me. Thank you guys so much. And our guest is back, y'all.
Wait, they said can somebody drop Crystal's link?
Yes, can somebody drop Crystal's link, please?
And the mods drop Crystal's link, yeah.
Yeah, can one of the mods drop Crystal's link, please? Welcome back.
Yeah, I want to thank. Thanks. I want to thank Crystal for that $49.99 super chat. I also want to thank everybody that's super chatting in this live stream, man. I appreciate it for House of X because these are two of the hardest working people I know on YouTube. One other YouTuber, it's probably a couple that I forgot to mention. I'm pretty sure I mentioned Uniquely Lavish. She's a hard worker, but Trap Vision 3D, I saw him in a comment earlier. That dude's doing so much good stuff out there for the community, man. And that's what we need. You know, people are taking their channels and entertaining, and they're also providing a service. And that goes from House of X Entertainment. Yo, it's your boy Leo. Yes, it's me, Winston. Yes, honey, which they have two of the longest names in YouTube history. but man, I just really, if you look at what's going on tonight in this live stream, and I was watching the live stream, I can't remember, I think it was Vern's channel, where Vern's helped a young lady pay her rent. Vern's did a live stream today, adoption, about finding her real family. Y'all please check that out. Community Advocate Network. I was at work and I watched that entire live stream, and it's great things happening here. And we just need to keep this going, man. Don't get so big where you don't want to help people. You know, I was just thinking about that when I was taking a break, man. Just, we got to keep helping people. We got to.
1 second, I'm trying to.
She said she doesn't have a link.
I'm trying to drop this channel for this young lady.
She said she didn't have a link.
Oh, is
She
she a?
she doesn't have a she doesn't have a channel. I think
Oh, she's a
she's just
participant.
a subscriber on Points Play Travel.
Okay, okay. She doesn't have a channel. All right. Okay. So
Wait, before we go anywhere, in my defense, because he just said we had two of the longest names. My name is Leo. The rest of that just I put in front so my name would sound cool.
Oh, but Leo is cool, man.
Mm.
Nah, actually, I like it. Like when you come into, I have a harder time saying
my name.
once this, yeah.
You, I will
not the
explain
name.
it.
His name originally was It's Wants and Yes,
Yes,
honey.
Honey.
And then he added the me part to make it even longer because he couldn't find himself in analytics or in the rhythm or whatever this thing is called.
Well, I wanted to be more
But we-
unique. I wanted people to know I'm here. It's me.
Yes, honey is enough, honey. They know
Yeah.
you here, girl.
But when you say, yo, it's your boy Leo, that's just like being, being on the block. It's just
Yeah, that's what I wanted it to be like. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was the kid next door, like everybody could identify with, or I was someone's best friend, or something like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
before the next question, can we work out something? Because I when I keep these on, I can hear. I was outside and I was thinking y'all can maybe let me borrow part of that song and say, like, we stay credit building, turn it up. I was like, I said they ain't gonna never let me do it, but I'm gonna ask anyway. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm kidding.
We
I love
can work
that song.
something out.
No, I love it, man. I love it.
We can work something out.
You
Okay.
want them to ask some more questions, or you want to?
I have another question I want him to ask.
I got a
Okay.
couple of questions. Girl.
I know. Can you explain for those that do not know what are trifectors and do you like them?
Ooh.
Yes, I do. And I'll show you as I explain it. That's one of Meet and I's favorite words or terms. I use it, but it's common in the credit card world. When you have a trifecta, and I'm going to explain what I use this particular American Express trifecta, and I'm trying to gotta position these a certain way. This is a trifecta. I gotta get it. This is 3 American Express cards. Trifecta is 3. And all you're doing is maximizing your points. So, do I love them? Yes. This is my American Express business credit card that falls under the Points Blank Travel business umbrella. I get 4 times the points for every dollar spent at it's like 8 different places, but I typically use it for at gas stations and at restaurants, whether I'm having a business lunch or dinner or not. That's part one of the trifecta. And then now that's the business gold. Then I also have the American Express personal gold card, rose gold. And this, I get 4 times the points at restaurants, 4 times the points at grocery stores. And then the third part of this, the American Express trifecta, and all 3 are these in my wallet right now, is American Express Blue Cash Preferred. I get 6% cash back. Every dollar spent at grocery stores, 3% cash back. Every dollar spent at gas stations. So what I'm doing is I'm maximizing the points with the first 2 cards, maximizing cash back with these. And yes, I love trifectas. So anytime you hear trifectas, just really 3 credit cards from one issuer, whether it's Chase, Capital One, Citi, American Express, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Okay.
Jason said, "Good question."
Thank you, Jason.
How many credit cards would you say you use a year?
I use all 28 throughout the year. This is I use all of them throughout the year, but each month out of 28 credit cards, I use 24, 25 each month, not just a year, each month. All of my credit cards, I don't care if I'm carrying 10, regardless of what you see in my What's in My Wallet video, I'm gonna use each one of them at least once. Some people say use them every 6 months. Some people say use them once a year, once every 3 months. I don't want to give the credit card issuers any reason to say, Rod, you wasn't using your card, because then I'm going to go back and say you're lying because you pull up my statement, blah, blah, blah. But I use all 28, 26. 2 of them are, one is a Zales card, jewelry card. One is a Hillsburg. I don't use those. Not too much. I may go an entire year and not use those.
Did you just say he had a jewelry card?
Mm-hmm.
All right now.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Do you buy a lot of jewelry? Do you wear a lot of jewelry?
No, I don't wear it. Last thing I got was, believe it or not, man, and this is motivation for anybody out there. And I'm not too proud to say this. How many people we got in the chat? Because I can't see them.
We got about 20 people here, child. They love you. They here.
I can't. Oh, okay. I was fired from a job a couple years ago. Well, let go. I don't like to say fired. I was let go, and I was butthurt for about 85 steps to my car. And instead of being down about it, I went to the mall, went right across the freeway to the mall, and I bought this Rolex that I'm wearing right now. So I used my card to get that. This was what at the time $6,000, and it was crazy. It was crazy, Leo and Winston. After making that move, it was not even an hour later. I got a call. The word had already spread out. I got a call offering me another job within an hour, making more money than I was making at the job that just let me go.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I don't wear a lot of. I used to wear a lot of rings and all that, but now it's just a watch. I'm a huge watch fan. I have about 25, 28 watches in my collection, and I only wear about 3 or 4 of them. I just started back wearing the Rolex because I was like, I'm paying all this money, I may as well wear it. I have another one in the bedroom as well in my safe. So.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite jewelry piece?
No, I think my Rolexes are my biggest. They're my personal trophies of life's accomplishments. I remember going to the store when I was in San Diego, going to the mall, and I go in and I try on a Rolex, and I couldn't even afford. Probably at the time, I couldn't even afford a $100 watch. I used to go in there and try them on and just kind of dream. I've lived my whole life like that, and I said one day I'm going to be able to go in here and buy one. And I'd say those are my 2 trophies, my 2 Rolexes. But rings, and I have both the ears pierced, but I don't wear earrings anymore. Used to wear a necklace and used to wear bracelets, but nah.
Okay. All right. Next question. Do you recommend someone getting a store credit card or a hotel credit card, and why?
Hotel credit card. A store credit card is going to limit you to that store. Now, I have a Zales card, which is a store credit card, and I have a Hillsburg card, which is a store credit card. I just said I may go a whole year and not even use it. A hotel credit card, I have Marriott, Bonvoy, Hilton, Surpass, and World of Hyatt credit card. And regardless of which city I go to, I could use those credit cards. And I was in San Francisco in April 2019, and I noticed my room didn't have a microwave. And I walked down to the common area, and I was like, man, there's no microwave here. I need to heat up my food. So I went back to my room, and I called the front desk. Because I have this hotel credit card, I have gold elite status just from having a card. Rod's done nothing special just because I have the Hilton card. No, not the Hilton, the World of Hyatt card. It was the World of Hyatt. I called. I was like, hey, can I find is there a microwave anywhere in this hotel, like a common area? And a young lady that answered was like, Rod, just hold on. And I said, okay. She hung up. And maybe 4 minutes later, all I heard was, and it was this little bitty guy, man, with this big old microwave. He was about to fall down. He brought a microwave to my room. I would take a hotel credit card any day because you get the status. You get to walk like a boss, talk like a boss. Like what's his name? Neo?
Mm-hmm.
So they give you VIP treatment.
Most hotels I go to, if it's a Marriott, Hilton, or a Hyatt, yes.
Okay.
I don't go to the regular line. I go to the elite status line, which when your boy was in the regular line, I always wondered what that was. You know, I never knew. I never experienced it. But you really, I feel self-satisfaction. I don't care what nobody else think or anybody else noticing or anybody else said, well, who is that dude? It just gives me self-satisfaction because I remember the days where I couldn't even afford to go to a hotel. Now I go to a hotel, I get treated like a king. So it's just really self-satisfaction.
I know that's right.
Amen.
That's so true.
Amen.
Okay. Next question is, what made you start? And he might have answered this already. I'm not sure. If you did answer this, let me know. What made you start Point Blank Finance?
Oh, no, I didn't answer that. I've always been into finance. My degree, I have a minor in finance and a major in business. But I always wanted to talk about it. Now it's more people talking about it, but I wanted to get my people more reason to understand that they can do it too. You know, not just you don't have to have a lot of money. You don't have to have a grip. One of my largest brokerage accounts right now started with $50 a month. And had I always had that perception that I needed thousands to start, I would have never started. So I want to show people, a lot of people, as many as I can, to, hey, you can do it too. I did it. I mean, what's $5-10? I have a $5 challenge going on, right? $5 a day challenge going on right now on Points Blank Finance, where I'm going to take whoever wins. It's going to be $100 cash giveaway. I'm going to start off small. We're going to do another one. I'm going to do a $100 cash giveaway to the winner. And then the winner would enter into the second round where they're now going to face off with me. And if their 3-month return, we started October 25th, we're going to end January 25th. If their 3-month return after winning the first 100 is higher than my 3-month return on Robinhood, I'm going to give them an additional $100. So
Well, that sounds like a gold mine.
Yeah.
yeah, it's free money. I mean, I'm not getting anything out of it other than teaching people that it's all possible.
Okay. What are top 5 companies you recommend to invest?
Oh, that's a tough one. There's a lot of them right now. I would say Apple, Microsoft. I'm going to save the last one for content creators, and I'm going to break that one down. Microsoft, Apple, Amazon. The fifth one, I know the fifth one. The fourth one is I would want to say it's a toss-up between Tesla and Facebook, which is now Meta platforms. But this metaverse thing is about to blow up. It's about to explode, which is all this virtual reality stuff. So you can't go wrong with either Tesla or I would say Tesla for now and then, maybe look at Facebook later or Meta platforms. But the fifth one, and Uniquely Lavish got it. She got it. You got it on the screen. If you're a content creator, and I'm gonna break this down. This is coming from Points Blank Finance, not Points Blank Travel. If you're a content creator right now and you're not invested in Google, you are cheating yourself. So I'm not gonna give the exact percentages because I don't do it on my channel and I'm not gonna do it on House of X channels, but we as content creators, per ad, we get paid a certain percentage and we pay a certain percentage, which I'm cool with that because they're letting us use this platform. For our super chats and our memberships, we get paid a certain percentage and we give up a certain percentage. I'm cool with that. But instead of looking at the glass as being half empty, your boy Rod always look at it as being half full. Who pays content creators?
Google.
So let's just say we all know the percentages. Your boy Rod takes a portion of his YouTube revenue each month, flip it over and buy some Google. And I'm going to say the percentage I'm up with Google. And I want y'all to tell me, does it exceed the percentage that's being taken? As it stands right now, year to date, I'm up 69% with Google. Return on my money. Does that exceed what they take from us?
Yes. Yeah.
So I don't know about y'all, but your boy is getting 100% from being on YouTube. I'm getting 100+%. If that went over anybody's head, email me at pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. If you're a content creator, I will break that down to you. And that way, now next year, Google could go down 50%. I don't know, but I know right now I'm up 69%. And I'm taking my Google money, my YouTube money, putting it into Google. I ain't losing nothing. But that's my top 5. Right now, I would say Tesla, Google, Microsoft, Apple, and Amazon.
All right. Thank you. So I don't know if you have it open, but we would like to, if you can explain and also show with your link how folks can sign up for the Robinhood.
It froze up. I'm sorry. Show my link to what?
Okay. Can you explain what is Robinhood and how folks can sign up with your link. So if you would like, we can share the screen so folks can know how to sign up for it.
Yeah, I can. Let me see here. Let me pull up my Robinhood real quick. And I'm gonna go back. So wait, hold up. That didn't look like my Robinhood. Oh yeah, it is. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. Now you can share where I can put my Robinhood screen on the screen.
Yeah, and I just have to hit share.
Okay, so you need my now. If I give you that link, it's gonna give you access to my account. What I can do, I can explain it. Let me do something real quick.
So
I'm gonna
you,
put. Let's see here. Account. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. Rewards. I'm on a different thing. So copy link. All right. I'm gonna try to. I can't even put it in the chat unless I go on here. Let me put it in the chat.
I think it's already in
See,
the chat. Yeah.
okay. Okay, good. Now I can't share without actually sharing my link to my account where people can go
Mm-hmm.
and access stuff. But Robinhood is very easy. What I like about Robinhood is it allows you, instead of, let's say the companies I just named, Facebook is about 300 and some a share. Apple is about 142, 145 a share, meaning it's 145 to get one share of the company. Amazon is 3,000 or some. Google is 2,000 or something. So people see that and they get frustrated. They was like, even me, I, I can't go buy one share of a $3,000 stock right now. So there you go. Thanks, once. So with Robinhood, you can buy a fractional share. So if all you have is $10, you get $10 worth of a share of Google or a share of Microsoft or Apple. Um, and if you stay consistent, let me rephrase it. Forgive consistent. I call it the two P's. If you have persistence and patience, and you invest in these two companies, I guarantee any company. I said two companies, but any company that I just named out those five, you're gonna have money. In 5 years, it's gonna shock you. I started my Robinhood account probably a year ago, and I haven't been investing other than a few little YouTube revenue in there, and I'm probably up. I have $4,700 in that account, and I'm not even putting a lot in there. Just here's a suggestion. Every time the iPhone come out, what are they on? iPhone 13. I have the iPhone 10. But you know what your boy did with iPhone 11, 12, and 13? I took the cost of an iPhone, and I didn't go and fool myself. I said, okay, if I had $1,000 phone, that's what? How much a month? A little less than $100 a month. So I take what a new iPhone would have cost me each month. I put that in Apple, and I flip the money and see how much. And I'm still rocking the iPhone 10 with the one little lens, and my pictures look just as good as everybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching my money flip. So, I mean, the links there. Robinhood is not that hard. If you have any issues, pointsbreaktravel@gmail.com. I just can't share my account because it will actually, if I share the link, it's going to actually give people access into my account. So,
Okay. So guys, for those that are interested, you click on this on the link that's in the chat. You also can claim free stock with using Point Blank Travel's link, guys. So you just click right here, I believe, and you can sign up to invest into stock, guys. So for those that are just coming in, welcome in, Jessica. Thank you so much. For those that are just coming in, so you click right here and you sign up. I believe if you just click, let me see. Hold on. So yeah,
while you doing that, Watson, I gotta address this. He said you tried it, Rod. They using your time. I was with you. My 13. I love the 13. I would want one, but and I watched the video that y'all did. That was a dope video. With me and I did a video, and
yeah. So you
that
put
phone's
all the
great.
information. You put
But
all the
just what I
information
do,
in there.
Click on this so he can see that.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. All right. I have the Robinhood app, but I do not know how to use it. So I'm gonna follow you on YouTube to learn more.
perfect, Tyrone. Because I do a video every month. I do several, but one of the videos I do every month is I make stock purchases on Robinhood. It may be a live stream, it may be a pre-recorded video, but every month I do a video where I'm actually purchasing the stock that I'm purchasing that month. When do we get? We get paid on YouTube this Sunday or Monday. Matter of
Monday.
fact,
Monday.
Monday.
stay tuned for that, Tyrone, Sunday or Monday, because I'm going to do the video. I may give myself a cash advance from my checking account just to shoot the video Sunday since I'm off, and that should be out Sunday or Monday, and you'll get a chance to, or I may do a. I won't be doing a live. I may do a live stream next week where I do it as well, but definitely Points Blank Finance. Follow it and check it out. So.
Yeah, Tyrone and Famous, he has 2 channels, and we're gonna get to that in a minute. The one that he does the investing and also stocks is on Point Blank Finance, and if you want to know about credit and building your credit, is Point Blank Travels. So, guys, this is how you start to sign up for Robinhood right here, and then you hit continue. All right, so let's get to his channels at this moment, guys. Thank you for being here. Okay, so
Let's be doing this channel.
yeah.
Oh.
So this is Point Blank Finance, guys. So for those who are not connected to Point Blank Finance, let's get him some more folks, guys. He has some amazing content. This is Point Blank Finance, guys, where he's going to give it to you point blank and finance. So, guys, this is his channel where you guys can go and learn about Robinhood and more stocks of how to invest your money so that you can have stuff when you decide to retire. All right, guys. So the link is also being dropped in the chat, guys. I believe by the moderators. Is also in the description. So it says weekly videos on stocks and crypto, etc. All right. So you get a weekly video every day. All right. Thank you guys for the 220 subscribers. You guys are amazing. Go over and connect to his channel. All right. So this is Point Blank Finance. All right. And let's go to the next one. Hold on. So his monetized channel, guys. All right. So let's see here. His monetized channel. We got you, your favorite couple.
Oh, we are. We're not done asking questions.
I
have 2 more, and I think Watson has 1 more.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Oh Jesus, let me just close this. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so this here is his monetized channel, guys. We're also a member on his channel. He does have several different levels of his membership, guys. He is this is his monetized channel, which is Point Blank Finance. So you get new videos weekly, credit finance, Point Blank Finance, guys. So he's going to give it to you point blank point blank travel. Sorry, guys. So he does go live on Wednesdays and I believe on Sundays, guys. So go ahead, connect to his channel. You guys will be amazed of the knowledge and wisdom that he has on his channels, guys. All credit card information that you want to know about credit card, how to use the points on the credit cards, guys. Go on over. I tell you, the membership is worth it. Go on over. So he does have different levels. So I believe we are on his first level, which is the gold membership. Then he has the second one, which is the platinum membership, the $9.99. And also if you go into his he does have a Patreon. I believe the mods can also drop that. But if you go into his about section, it tells you more so about what his channel is about. It says, welcome to Point Blank Travels. Learn how to travel domestically and internationally for free by mastering travel rewards and points and miles and various credit card programs. All right. So guys, learn how to become a smart credit card person. Okay. Yes. All right. So the next thing that we're going to show, hold on, bear with me, guys. I just have to pull up these links. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Copy. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Hold on.
Hey, I saw one thing too while you're doing that, Watson. And Natural Aricia, she put in the comments, Acorns is great as also. I do have an Acorns account as well, and she is absolutely correct. Any account, what I mean, Robinhood may not work for you if you like something else. I have oh man, 6, 7 different brokerage accounts. I like them all. Some I like better than others. I did see another comment. Did I talk about crypto? Yes, I did. A lot of times when I'm coming on as Points Blank Finance, I don't get too deep into crypto because a lot of people don't understand it. But I do live streams on Points Blank Finance as well, where I get deep into it. I also show probably 95% of my crypto purchases are in on Points Blank Finance. I actually do the purchase in the form of video.
So this part of that we're showing right here, guys, is his merchandise. He does have merchandise, guys. So he have merchandise for everyone, men, women, everyone. And this part of his merchandise is PBT, making the impossible possible, guys. So as you guys can see, he does have different apparels, shirts, long sleeve, all different apparels, guys. The links are also in the description. The moderators can also go ahead and drop those, guys. And you also have some hoodies. So let's take a look at the hoodies. All right. So it says Point Blank Travels with his logo, making the impossible possible. All right. And it comes in all sizes. All right. Look at the red, guys. Yes. Isn't that red awesome? Mm-hmm. Okay. And we have the gray. We have the black. All right, the blue, and then we also have the black. I like the black.
Yeah, it looks nice.
And I also love the blue and the red. Okay, so let's check out one of the shirts, guys. Hold on. Let's go to accessories and see what they have. Okay. Oh, look at the face mask. Look, guys.
See? Are you about that travel?
I didn't even know I had a face mask. That's crazy.
Look at the face mask.
Not you ain't know.
Look at the face mask, y'all. You see the face mask? Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Okay, let's check out some more accessories. We have some handbags. Let's see what they got for. Okay, we have a handbag. You know, you need tote bags to go to the store. It says Point Blank Travels. All right, that is amazing. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's a phone case. Okay, no, there's no phone case. Let's see if they have. Let's see if they have fanny. Okay, no fanny packs. Oh, drinkware. Let's see what they got.
I didn't do it. Yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't do that on this one. I did it on the earlier versions. But
okay. All right, guys. Let's go back to apparels. All right, and we go to apparels, guys. We have some. Let's check out this shirt over here. Let's check out this shirt. It says, making the impossible possible, guys. This is an amazing saying. I love it because, you know, that is something that we all should believe in. All right. So it comes in all different colors, all different sizes, y'all. So please go ahead and check out his merch. The link are also in the description. I love the gold. Look at that gold.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, I love the gold. That does have my size too. I love the gold. And the prices are not that high, guys. Look, it's really, really inexpensive. Look at the purple. Oh my gosh. Yes. Look at the purple. All right, guys. So we're gonna show you guys another his other link. Just bear with me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, so let me see right. Okay. All right. Copy. Hold on. Okay, so hold on, guys. Okay, bear with me 1 second.
Thanks, Snapshot Larisi. I see your comment about the merch. Thank you. Meet and I'm glad you got the merch today. I need to get on that quality y'all on though, and House of X. I like the quality y'all have better.
Okay, this one here it says PDF. Let's get paid, baby. Yes, okay. Let's get paid, baby.
I don't even remember making that one. Oh man.
Yeah, so this is his let's get paid, baby. Then we have this one that says let's get paid, baby. All right. And then also down here we have same thing, let's get paid, guys. So it's
the whole thing is let's get paid,
yes,
baby.
Okay, I'm just
showing. Is there something on the back? Because I don't remember making that. Is there something on the back of the shirt?
Yeah. This is Point Blank Finance. Yeah, it has your Point Blank Finance logo.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
crazy. I don't even remember making it.
He said stocks are going up.
Yes. So it says, let's get paid, baby. Yeah, so it has
Stocks are going up.
yeah, so it
I
has
said stocks are
the
going
logo. So
Yeah,
guys,
I said
for
stocks are going
look at the
up.
pink hoodie, guys. Yeah, and
Stocks are going up.
it comes in all sizes, well, except for the those sizes, but it does come in a 3X. It
Leo
does
got me
come in a 2X, so it comes in all sizes. So this is the Point Blank Finance merch, guys. So you have the Point Blank Travel, and then you have the Point Blank Finance. So
Okay.
you can support both travels.
Okay. Is she
both
financially
channels.
stable?
Or no? Yes. So let's get paid, baby, and make the impossible possible, guys. So both links are in the description.
Description on it.
All right. So both links are in the description.
Okay.
The white hoodie, Point Blank Finance. Yes. Okay.
You want to go?
I think you have it. You have.
So the next question is, and I only have two more. So after this, I have one more, and then he has this question.
Yeah, I only have one more question, and then
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
totally skipped my other question, but it's okay. What business credit card would you recommend to start with?
Oh, excuse me, man. Oh boy, I would say one that gives you flexible points. And what I mean by flexible points, like American Express and Chase, you could use them at a hotel or airline. Like I don't have a Chase business card yet, but I do have American Express. I have two business cards, and Capital One has some good ones. But I like to be able to get cash back, or travel with them. So I would say a flexible card, which is a Chase or American Express business card. But if you don't care about all that, I would say Capital One has some good ones. If you're looking for airlines, Citi has some good ones. It just really depends on what you're looking for. They're all kind of good ones out there. It just really depends. So
Okay, thank you for sharing.
Thank
that.
you so much. Can you please explain the impact?
That's not your last question, huh?
Yes,
How? You have the last question, and I still have a question left.
I asked this one already.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I'm asking the last question.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Can you please explain the impact that the Credit Maestro played a part in your YouTube journey?
yeah, he was someone I watched before having a YouTube channel, and he kept it real. He was simple, he down to earth guy. Actually, he was live today. We talked yesterday. We talked on the phone briefly yesterday, and it's amazing how all these people, the way from How to Build Credit TV, Credit Card Maestro, Waller's Wallet, I've actually spoke to them. The same people I used to watch and admire. Now I'm cool with them, friends with. But Credit Card Maestro, he was one of the first people that I saw of color that had a YouTube channel talking about credit. And it just pushed me to want to do it. And here I am doing it. So
Okay. Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Okay, I know. I got the last question, Eddie. Why are you trying to tell me? I know I got the last question. Okay, the last question for the night, in case some people have some more questions. But how do you apply for a business credit card? For those that may not know.
Yes.
it's twofold. The best way to do it, which I haven't done yet, is to use your EIN, your employer identification number,
Mm-hmm.
because that's going to help you establish business credit. If you're looking to establish business credit, you want to use your EIN. A lot of people think, and I learned by watching a lot of videos and reading, they think you have to put what you're making now. But with the business cards I have, they all had the same question in common. Let me get away from EIN. Let me go to how I did it. I did mine with my social, because my credit was strong enough. So I have the American Express Business Gold, American Express Blue Business Plus, Citi, American Airlines Business Card, Barclays American Airlines Business Card, and I have another one. Shucks, I can't even remember the other. I use my social. Now, with that, it's twofold. It's not going to hurt your personal credit because it's not going to go on your personal credit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also not going to help your personal credit, and it's not going to help your business credit. So really, other than the perks, from a credit standpoint, you get nothing out of a business card if you use your social. If you use your EIN, you're going to get business credit. But what I liked is they didn't ask me how much money did I make in a year with Point Blank Travel. They asked how much money do I anticipate making with Point Blank Travel. Don't go put some crazy number because you think you're going to impress them. I think the most I put once in a Leo was I anticipated my first year making $5,000.
Okay.
And one of my business cards, my Blue Business Gold, my American Express Business Gold has a no pre-spending limit, but if I decide to spend, and you pay back, whatever you spend that month, you pay back the next month. But if I reach out and say, hey, I want to do a pay over time, I have a $35,000 limit. And on my American Airlines card, I have a $20,000 limit. And all I told them was I anticipate making $5,000. So don't think you got to put this crazy number to get a larger limit. I had a strong credit score. I anticipate making $5,000. And to be honest, I didn't make $5,000 my first year of Point Blank Travel. Why? Because I was trying to get monetized. I didn't make no thousand. I didn't make nothing. So.
Okay.
Was this your first year or last year was your first year?
Last year. When I applied for these cards, that was my first year, which was last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much for sharing. I do not think we don't have anything from the audience. So,
not they don't ask all the questions, honey.
So I believe this show has come to a close. Point Blank Travelers, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. We had you scheduled further in the year, but I believe this was destined. We had to move you up. Thank you so much for coming to the show. Thank you so much. You gave us knowledge and everything about credit and about finance. Thank you for coming so much.
Yes, if you guys that don't know, we are sitting here chilling with the godfather of credit, honey.
Yes.
A chicka, what?
Yes. So, guys, we are the House of X Entertainment.
And we stay entertaining.
I'm Wanston.
And I'm Leo.
And our guest is
Point Blank Travel, Rod, baby, ROD.
Yes. So, guys, we will see you guys back in December for the exclusive show. Have a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
Yes.
See y'all.
Peace.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that
They
money,
know who
man.
we at, man.
How thick, what it do, man? You know what I'm saying? I know
Stay
you
in
got
the
some time,
same.
about to hit, baby.
Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining.